When designing the user interface of something that is going to be well known and that is going to be very much used, you gotta take a couple things into account. You gotta be concise, you gotta be specific, but you also have to get theming. You also gotta get specifics that match what you're trying to convey. If you look at today's modern gaming consoles, Xbox has all these blacks, deep grays, and greens, with all these geometric squares and flat, sharp colors. If you look at Sony, you can see more wavy patterns and colors with the nice deep blue. While also being stable, it's also more freeform. And then, when you look at Nintendo's newest console, the Switch, what do you get? Do you get something more geometric? Do you get something more freeform? Do you get something more stable? Do you get something more organic? No, you don't get any of that. And that's what we're going to talk about today. My name is Toxiquid, and I am going to fix the Nintendo Switch UI. I am going to preface this video by saying that the Nintendo Switch UI is not only very slick, but is also very intuitive. I love it, and it provides a very good basis for this video. Also, I kinda stole this from Relax.
Well, you thought this was gonna be a good video?
Not that he tried to fix anything, but I did enjoy how he pointed out all the nuances of all 4 Super Smash Bros. Menus. Granted, this video was before Ultimate's release, so take what you will from that. Regardless, for all those people who have a Switch, good on you. This might be a bit more interesting. And for those who don't, that's alright. But I do suggest you get one. Not only are you missing out, it's a lot of fun to play on. In between editing videos and going to school, I play a lot of video games, including, but not limited to, Splatoon 2, Zelda, Mario, all those games that are so much fun to play and really enjoyable. But getting back on track again, the user interface. In order to even get into changing the UI of the Switch, we need to detail what is so right about it. The word to describe the menu is definitely simplicity. There are only a handful of things to do on the menu, such as being able to click on a game to play, go to your friend settings, like where your friend code and all your friends' activity is on, as well as the general settings and little taskbar down below. Speaking of which, the little icons are very well designed and go as follows: News, eShop, Photo Album, Controller Settings, General Settings, and Power. You can see that they are straight to the point and simple, but there are a couple problems in needing to be fixed first. But in order to address my first point, I'm going to show direct footage of my Nintendo Switch. Sure, it looks really clean, but there's nothing else to it. Not even any background music like the Wii U, and the 3DS. I mean, if the 3DS can have some, there's no excuse for you guys to not have any. But I do have a remedy to that. I've actually commissioned a friend to make some background music, and that's going to be heard right now. Isn't that some nice music? I'll leave a link to his social media down below so you can go check him out and potentially commission him as well. Next up are themes. As of right now, there are only 2 of them, and those came out right from the get-go, being generic black and generic white. Sure, it looks nice, but what about game-specific themes? Like a Breath of the Wild designed Sheikah design, with the rock climbing piece as the header. Or a Mario Odyssey design with the big map thing from the title screen, as well as the Mario Odyssey ship itself. I forget its name, but that could also be there. Or maybe a Splatoon 2 punk rock theme. Or do I even need to get started on a Smash Ultimate theme? That'd just be perfect. Look at that. Note that these are taken as inspiration from another user, Jammer Pro HD. And to add all my previous points together, make little bundles like on the 3DS, where you could get background music alongside themes. You can make them for 99 cents, $1.50. You're gold if you do that. The hacking community can do it, why can't you guys? Hell, just adding basic colors like blue, yellow, green, purple. All of those can go a long, long way. My third and final revision is something that is relatively small and underrepresented. Mii's and Amiibo. I can guarantee that at least 25% of people who have a Switch do not have a Mii made on their console, and they're not at fault for doing so. It's the Switch's fault, since it is literally left behind 2 layers of menus, and the Amiibo settings are locked behind 1. I would change this by adding 2 or more little nodes to the main menu on the little taskbar for said options, as they are integrated to some of the games like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, and Mega Man 11. There's really no point in not including these. And that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and if you can, please support me on Patreon. And for just $1 a video, you get perks, like your name in the end of my videos, as well as seeing videos like these early. And if you donate more, you get more. And if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe. It really helps me, and I'm almost to my next sub goal of 200 subscribers. I know that isn't much in the grand scheme of people who have upwards of 100,000, but it warms my heart to know that many people at least tolerate my content enough to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.